lovelies, and welcome to another fragrance related video. Today's video I've got you covered. If you are one of those people who want your fragrances to be all year round, you can use the same fragrances all throughout, so you can have a small collection that's really versatile, then this video is for you, okay? We're going through fragrances. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fragrances that are usable throughout every season. And I know, because I'm a Finn, we've got all the seasons here. It goes from plus 30 Celsius to minus 30 Celsius, so I know we've got a lot of fluctuations in that. And I've tested these fragrances out, and I know that they work in the high heat of summers, and also they work in the coldness of winter. So if you really want to get everything out of your fragrance wardrobe, or you want to have a very small collection, then this video is for you, okay? So yeah, without further ado, let's start, okay? And the first one I'm gonna mention is Extreme Rose by Louis Varel. And this fragrance is a very classy, very pretty rose fragrance, okay? So this is mainly rose and vanilla, and it is very fresh, it is very nice, but also super sugary, okay? It's this sugary confectionery vanilla, okay? And you've got a very fresh, nice pink rose in it. And that is a very, very dewy, pretty smell, but it is also, because of the vanilla, heavy enough to be worn during winter time. And I think that this is one of the best all year round fragrances, and it is super likable. The DNA is something that almost everybody likes and enjoys. So if you're looking for something very wearable, a compliment getter, then definitely check out Extreme Rose by Louis Varel. I think I get around 5 hours of wear on this, so it's not a super long lasting fragrance, and you might need to respray it. But for the price point of 20 euros that I paid for it, it is an absolute beaut. Okay, and my favorite thing about this fragrance is that it does not have any alcoholic notes in it. It is super pretty, it stays very linear. It is exactly what you get in the beginning, you get in the end, okay? So this is exactly how you try it in the store. It's gonna be like that on your skin for the longevity of the fragrance. So a very nice blind buy, okay? Very pretty, very likable, and definitely a nice feminine DNA, okay? So yeah, Extreme Rose by Louis Varel. And because we're talking about rose scents, I want to introduce my favorite all year round leather fragrance, okay? And I know you're thinking, leather during summertime? What are you talking about, Chi? No, but honestly, this is the only exception of leather fragrances in my collection that I can use during summertime, in the high heat of summer. And I feel like this is a very unique fragrance. I talk about it way too little. I love it, okay? And that is Velvet Rose by Lattafa. Look at the bottle, absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my favorite vampiric, romantic, a little darker fragrances, okay? But it is juicy enough to be worn during summertime if you like leather, okay? So this is a very, very unique fragrance in my opinion. It smells like Frederic Malle's Portrait of a Lady, okay? So this is a dupe for Portrait of a Lady. But yeah, this is a very kind of like suede-y. There's this suede note in it, leather suede and juicy rose. The brightest, juiciest rose together. It gives you this kind of darkness from the leather, but because the rose in this is super juicy, I feel like it has raspberry and rose, if I'm not mistaken, or lychee and rose. I'm not completely sure, but it smells like the combination of those. that brightness really turns it into something that you can actually wear during summertime if you are into darker fragrances. So this is definitely something more vampiric. It's gonna make you noticed. It is a very unique DNA. But if you are into that, then this is a perfect fragrance. It's very powerful. Only a couple of sprays is enough. Do not overspray during summertime and you're gonna be good, okay? But this is exceptional during winter also. It really keeps that suede note and that rose together throughout the fragrance. And I feel like it's one of my most romantic, mysterious fragrances that I own. So yeah, Velvet Rose by Lattafa. Whoops, almost broke it. And then let's talk about another one. And this is actually a dupe for Mugler's Aura. So this is Maison Alhambra's Alive Now. Such a fun packaging. And this is the brightest, fruitiest one of all the fragrances that I'm gonna show you guys. This is very girly, it is very zingy, zesty, kind of a little bit bitter almost in its juiciness, but this one is a powerful raspberry and lychee fragrance, and it is so powerful that it works during wintertime also. So this is definitely for girls who like that kind of zesty and very almost like tart raspberry and lychee. It has a woody base, and the longer you wear it, it turns a little bit cedar woody. I think there's another kind of, it's not cedar wood that it has, I just can't remember which wood is in this fragrance, but it does smell a lot like cedar wood. So very kind of basic woodiness. So when you wear it for a longer time, the dry down is a little woody, and that also makes this appropriate for winter time. And this is kind of a fun, very projecting fragrance. It fills up the room, it is very powerful. The longevity is not amazing. It is something like 4 hours, but at that time, like, it projects for 2 meters around you. So it's a powerful, very girly, very zingy, zesty fragrance. And honestly, I find this super fun. I feel like this reminds me of Barbie, and I just feel like a girl who's very girly would totally rock this. So if you're that girly girl, then definitely check out Alive Now. And it's not expensive. I think I paid like 16 euros for this, which is like cheap as chips. So like, yeah, definitely for my fruity lovers out there. Then let's talk very unisex. This could be worn by a man, okay? And this is one of my absolute favorite woody fragrances, okay? This is Ameer Al Oud Intense by Lattafa. And this is the prettiest, completely unisex, kind of vanillic. Again, we're seeing a lot of vanilla because vanilla is a versatile note that works during summertime and it works during wintertime. But this one, this is so pretty. It's a little bit similar to By the Fireplace, but this is very sweet, very dry, woody, almost like sauna wood type of smell. The oud factor in this is like non-existent. The oud is very nice in this. It smells like cedar wood in my opinion, more like cedar wood. It's almost like this very dry cedar wood with vanilla and sugar type of fragrance. So it's a sweet, warm, enveloping, nice fragrance, and during summertime it gives a very unisex and warm feel. It's almost like a glow to the skin type of thing, and I feel like for anyone who likes woody fragrances, this is a nice unique fragrance for all year around. And this could be worn by men and women. This is amazing because it has beast longevity, okay? This works for like 24 hours, I can still smell it 24 hours later, but the projection is moderate. So it is very likable scent, okay? In my opinion. If you like that kind of sauna wood or that kind of like burnt wood aspect without too much smokiness, more vanillicness, then you'd definitely enjoy Ameer Oud Intense by Lattafa. So yeah, this one. Also wear it a lot, but I haven't dented it a lot because it's a beast. You don't need much and it projects like crazy. Next up, we're also talking about vanilla, but this time we're going way feminine, okay? And this is my new acquisition that I've been raving, and this is Sensual Vanilla by Zara Perfumes. And this is your sugar cookie vanilla fragrance, okay? With notes of chocolate. Oh my god, such a nice gourmand vanilla, absolutely gorgeous. It is so soft, so nice, and very versatile, okay? You can wear this during winter time and it will give you the nicest, sweetest gourmand vanilla, okay? And during summertime it also smells great, okay? You get more of that chocolate aspect during summertime. It kind of like breathes new life into the fragrance, the warmth, and it is so pretty, okay? So for my gourmand lovers, like this is an absolute must-have. This reminds me of Billie Eilish #1, okay? So this is a dupe for that with a little less menthol than the original Billie Eilish #1. So I almost prefer this one. I don't know why. I like the chocolatey aspect of this one, and I feel like this is more of a chocolate chip cookie type of fragrance, so I definitely like this more than the Billie Eilish #1, and that's just my preference. But this is like for my girly girls, okay? Absolutely feminine, so gorgeous, very likable. I've gotten amazing compliments on this, and I can see myself rocking this during winter time because of the warm, rich, gourmandy vanilla, okay? So yeah, Sensual Vanilla by Zara, okay? Next up, we're going into musks, and honestly, I could have probably picked any of my musk fragrances, but I was wondering which one has a distinct, like, summery notes that can be turned into something extremely summery and exotic. And for that, I think Abiyedh, I Am White by Lattafa is definitely a good one, okay? So this, I'd say, is the most nice during summertime of all my musks. And this is a dupe for Herba Pura, okay? So this is similar to Herba Pura. It is very fruity, white musk. So yeah, definitely this one I think would work nicely during winter time also because of its hazy, soft quality. And it would give your skin a very nice and warm aspect. But because of all the fruits in it, there's pear, there's bergamot, there's orange. It is a very nice, at the same time, like zesty, fresh fragrance, okay? So it's hazy, soft musk, and also that orange smell. It's a very unique fragrance in my opinion. I really like it, and I feel like it would be something that you can wear during summertime and also during winter time. This is a fun fragrance in it that other people can smell it when you can't smell it. It kind of comes and it goes. You get easily a little bit nose blind to it, but the other people around you can still smell it. So just be aware of that when you are spraying this one. To not overspray too much because it can become a little bit suffocating because of all those zesty fruit in it and that heavy, a little bit animalic musk in it, okay? So just be aware of that, okay? So yeah, Abiyedh by Lattafa. And last but not least, something that I haven't talked about in a while, but I definitely feel like is a good basic fragrance, and this is a dupe. This is a dupe for Versace Crystal Noir, and this is 66 by Made in a Lab. And it is just your pretty oriental floral fragrance, okay? It has ginger, coconut, a lot of white florals, and it has this kind of very nice combination of clean, coconutty, kind of soft base with this kind of zesty ginger note in the top. So, and with those white florals, it's a very versatile fragrance. So I feel like it's a unique, versatile DNA that can be worn during the summertime because it gives off this kind of coldness. That's really hard to explain, but that coconut and ginger note together give this kind of cold floral thing, and it is refreshing during like summertime. But also during wintertime, that coconut provides a soft kind of a background where it feels very nice during like wintertime also. So I feel like this is a very nice DNA to wear whenever. And I honestly kind of prefer this dupe to the original because this is not as heavy, okay? So this is even better for summertime than the original Versace Crystal Noir. And I feel like the DNA is again unique. I really like it. I wish I could have that original at some point, but it is quite expensive, so I haven't yet gotten it to myself. But it's a forever loved DNA for me. Absolutely love Versace Crystal Noir DNA. It is so gothic, so sexy, and at the same time like clean girl aesthetic, which is everything I love, okay? So yeah, definitely check this one out if you are into dupes. Made in a Lab 66, okay? So yeah, those were my all year round fragrances. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I see you guys in my next one. Bye!